break it down. Woo! Yeah. Ha! LeIllKid at OneYoungsta. Hold it down. Bringing that StreetGeek and NERDSoul. What is up, my people? Today, all year, coming with another wonderful episode of On Screen. We are here to talk Star Trek Discovery, Terra Firma Part 1. Man, feeling good. Feeling good about, woohoo, feeling good. Big shout out to the chat already. Slick Insider jumped in and said hello super early. Wanted to give some shout outs. Shout outs to some people that I just see out there grinding, killing it every day. Big shout out to KURO brand. Of course, I had Kaiser on the show about a week or so ago. Blurdish, they are out there holding down for Black comics. Speaking of Black comics, also my partners in crime for the Rent Party and everything such. Of course, Quinn McGowan for Operation. I mean, sorry, not Operation. Sorry. Just look. Legends Press and all that cool stuff at opera.net. Then, of course, 133 Art, Jason Reeves kills it. Big shout out to Thought Crimes doing their thing. And the Vargas show just came through, so shout out to you. So, we got a good show to talk about. I enjoyed this one. I'm gonna start a little bit at the end. We're gonna jump around. Let me talk about your boy Stamets real quick. I'm not our Stamets, but the Terra Stamets. Why was he trying to get his Dolomite on? You know what I'm saying? Telling stories out there. He's like way down in the jungle deep. Giorgio Philippa stepped on a signified monkey feet. Nah, but homie was trying to spit rhymes all through the theater joint. All right, boy, I see you. I see you out there trying to get your career on. You know what I'm saying? I see you out there. He like, look, I figure if this Empire thing don't work out, you know, maybe I could get me a job out in here. You know what I'm saying? Give me a job in these streets. Maybe somebody want to see me. If the Empire ever crumbles, they'll be like, yo, Stamets, I remember him. Homie got skills. You know what I'm saying? He can host our event. You know what I'm saying? So I saw that. Also, big shout out on Terra Fashion. All right. You know, gold can be gaudy. You know what I'm saying? It can. Gold can be gaudy. But I submit to you that the way the Terra universe or whatever handles the gold, lame or whatever on their outfits is fresh. Not only fresh, my dear Watson, but the cape that Giorgio had is so cold. Homegirl not only has a cape, but the ill collar that comes around the neck of, man, look. Shorty was like, look, I know old girl, you know what I'm saying, from Vulcan, aka Navarre, you know what I'm saying? I know she up in here. So let me bust out my own cape. You know what I'm saying? I gotta cape my own self. All right. Shout out to Mr. Black Culture. You know, she like, I gotta cape myself. Let me hold it down. Terra Fashion, I haven't seen in a while. Terra Fashion, all right, man. Don't sleep on that Terra Fashion, boy. A little gold on the chest piece. You know what I'm saying? It was nice. I liked it. So, getting to the main universe or universe prime or whatever, or like Giorgio said, she was like, look, for us, we the real ones, you the fake ones. But we find out when going through what's going on with Giorgio. We get to talk to Agent Shady Man again. Agent Shady Man, you know, he like, well, you know, actually, I know what's going on with her. Interesting. When were you going to tell us? Like, oh, well, you know, I was just going to wait and see what happened. My dude, you already have someone this way. Why couldn't you have said something? Now it makes sense. It makes sense that, you know, over these 930 years, the universes have actually, you know, drifted apart. And we've gotten a mention of that earlier, but we didn't know that it would be messing with her physiology like this. And that's cool. My thing is, So, you just gonna let Philippa be a guinea pig up in these streets? Really? That's what you gonna do? Y'all better watch that shady man. He a little shady. I don't even know if he's supposed to have a badge. The way he acting, I don't know if I trust him like that. Does Vince know he's part of the Federation? You know, people like that is why folks don't trust the Federation how it is. So we learned, hey yo, look, we know what's going on. You know, you already got someone who's been, euthanized or whatever, just sitting there stuck in time. Then they started talking about these temporal accords, and you can't go back, and you can't do nothing because they, it's a non-starter. So of course we got the spore drive. We got not only we got the spore drive, but then we also got the computer. You know what I'm saying? We got the L joint, right? So he like, they ain't no way you can fix it. He like, hold up first. He was like, hold up. You don't tell us what we can't fix. All right. We the Discovery. All right. Don't you know the name of this show? He was like, first thing, I took all your data. You know what I'm saying? I took all the data from the past and before the jump and all the universes. I took all that. And guess what? There is a solution. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, the solution for playing movies. Look, don't try to, look, all right? Don't try to diss my computer. That's what I'm going to tell you. All right? Don't try to diss my computer. I have a sentient being that's been around for thousands of quadrillions of years or whatever, just soaking up knowledge. All right. Don't be coming out here trying to talk about my computer. All right. You worry about your own computer. Sweep around your own hard drive before you try to sweep around mine. All right. Because my computer's sweet. All right. My computer knows, hey man, look, everybody need to relax a little bit, get some popcorn and watch a movie. Or my computer also know like, yo, Giorgio tripping, you know what I'm saying? Her hand can't even move through stuff, you know what I'm saying? Can't even touch things. I know where to fix it. You know what I'm saying? So don't act like you know what everything is going on in the Discovery, all right? Just stop it, all right? Shady man. I don't trust that dude. I really don't trust that dude. I really, really don't trust that dude. Now, speaking about that sequence that we have with, we have Burnham, I believe Tilly, I believe it's Burnham, Tilly, Saru, and Vance. And they're all around the round table like, yo, what we gonna do? We know what it's the planet and what we gonna do. And he made a statement after he decided to let Giorgio go. Him and Saru have a one-on-one, which we don't get a lot of. And I enjoyed this because you can see two people who have a lot of responsibility on their shoulders, trading notes and kind of like the older school gentleman, dropping knowledge on maybe not older in years, but definitely older in command. You know what I'm saying? Like Saru is the new captain. You know what I'm saying? He's been doing this for a hot second. All right, so he makes a statement about having made many bad calls. And I wonder if that's going to lead us into an explanation of what the Federation has done or kind of had to do that has ruffled a lot of, feathers in the universe and has also kind of brought on this sense of shame that they seem to operate in from time to time. But he's right. If you were to, the mathematical call, if she dies, your crew may never look at you the same. And you never want people that truly respect you and love you and care for you and all that to ever look at you in a weird way. Shouts to Panda in the house. Panda, yo, it's good to see you. Panda, do not forget, once you get everything set up, holla at me, all right? Holla, we here, all right? We, boom, we here. Once you get everything straight, holla at your boy. But there is a real moment to be had with Vance and Saru, I think in future episodes, where they can both be vulnerable about their command. Because I thought there was a lot of meat left on the bone that we could get to story-wise, because I like seeing that where it was like, hey man, look, I've been running this stuff on my own, and let me tell you, if they think that there's one thing that you could have done and you decided not to do it just because, you'll never get them back, kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? And I sort of agree. If it was a situation where I was part of the crew, I would probably be upset with Saru. Like, there would be a part of my mind that understands. I know we're part of the Federation now, and we can't just go off and do whatever we want. And, of course, you have a whole crew of people to look after. But at the same time, we're okay. She needs help. It's no different. Well, it's a larger example, but it's no different than a family. You know what I'm saying? If you're running a family, whether you're the mom or the dad or whatever, if you have like, say 3, 4, 5 kids or whatever, if 4 of the kids are okay, but one of the kids is hurting, we gotta all jump up and take the kid to the ER. You know what I'm saying? We can't just be like, well, 4 kids are all right, so tough it out. You know what I'm saying? Maybe drink some tea and get some rest. No, you know what I'm saying? Everybody has to mobilize, and we gotta work to make sure we get whoever it is back on 100%, or at least as close to 100% as we can get. You know what I'm saying? So I see myself, if I was a crew member, understanding, I guess, that decision of not helping her, but then also feeling like, like we could have did more. Similar to the line from Lou Gossett in Watchmen just last year, where he was like talking about Dr. Manhattan. It was like, it seems like a nice enough guy, but I feel like he could have did more. And it's true. Someone with the power, like a captain or admiral, the power to actually help things and do, you kind of wonder sometimes if they could have did more. So I'm glad that he not only made the choice for them to go, but then broke down why to Saru. I think that was nice, man. Saru's still my boy, but it's just like, when he decided, I was like, come on, man, you tripping. So it was good to see that. I thought it was some great character development, like Mr. Black Culture said. Definitely dug that moment. But let's get to Giorgio and kind of her feelings and how she's acting around people. She's Terra, she's Emperor or Empress or whatever. And they ain't playing no games. They're over there beating up each other just for fun. And it's, it's one of those things. I see you, Panda, I got you. So it's one of these things where you see her being mean because she's got things going on the inside. But that moment with Tilly, man, if that was me, say I was, first command, Officer NERDSoul or whatever, and she threw that, I don't know because it's a fight or flight moment. I would have to get up and leave. Because if I stay, I'm going to go upside your head. I'm going to have to immediately leave. Because when she did that, that was, girl, you touching my nerves now. I'd have been like, Giorgio, today that day. I'd be like, you know what? I know it's just New England clam chowder, but today you gonna get what you want. Today you got it. so for real, I think I would have been like, yo, you know what? Today's your day. You asked, you've been asking for it, you've been begging for it, and you gonna get it. You gonna pay the man today. But anyway, we also get a similar moment with Burnham, where it's the same thing. Also with Hugh, the same thing. This immediate negativity to hide your insecurity. It's the difference. What I tell when I work with young men, like coming out of high school or in high school, it's the biggest difference between. There's aggression masquerading as strength. And strength can be aggressive, but aggression can never be strength. You know what I'm saying? It just being aggressive for the sake of doesn't always show that you're able to weather the storm. Aggression is not made for marathons. Strength is, but that's a whole nother thing. And I felt for her to a certain degree, but man, when she threw that chowder, oh, something inside of me was just like, walk away. Just get up and walk away. Cause I swear for cheese and crackers, today you're gonna get you with what you want. so you know you gotta exit immediately, because if you stay, the saying, you know what I'm saying, there's gonna be nothing but elbows. So I like that we got another little moment with Adira dealing with her confidence. Also with the fact that Gray is either gone or just like on hiatus or whatever. So I like that we're dealing with her confidence, but Stamets, dealing with their confidence, but Stamets is there to kind of like help, you know, be like, yo, I got you. You're going to be okay. You just need a little rest. And, you know, we here and we going to be all right. So I like the fact that Stamets is really, really kind of stepping into this really, really good role for them, where he's a father figure, sort of, you know what I'm saying? Or maybe like a big brother figure. So I like that. I like that, man. It's something that they need, man, because, you know, they're going to need it. But I think, say, by the end of this season, I think Adira will be better, you know, for this, because I think the only thing that Adira's needed is this kind of, you know, because the Earth Defense Federation didn't seem too nurturing. And now you have a crew that wants you to win, you know, wants you to strive, wants you to, you know, kill it, you know what I'm saying? So being in this atmosphere, I think, is being, you know, kind of rough being rough for them, but I think it's going to be better for her better for them in the long run, or better for Adira in the long run, when they'll be stronger, you know what I'm saying? They'll be much stronger and confident, and not in a cocky way, but just sure of themselves. You know what I'm saying? I think that'll be dope. I think that'll be really cool to have them just be doing their thing. Yo, guys, look, like I said, I'm trying, you know, because she started out as she, but now she's them, and you know, but you know, it ain't no dissing. I ain't out here to diss nobody. You know the deal. It's just honest mistakes, but you know, you see I clean it up, so I ain't out here trying to diss Adira. Adira's cool. I thought she was gonna be whack, but she's actually a decent character. I'm not mad at her. I'm not mad at them. I'm not mad at Adira for what they be doing. So, but we got a surprise this episode that I really dug. We go to what is it? Dana's 5, right? Or Dania's 5, whatever the planet was. We go to Dana's 5, right? We meet Carl, yo. Is Carl one of those who's old boy from Next Generation? Dang, I can't even think of his name now. Q. Is Carl one of them Q folks? Carl, I actually like Carl though. I like him. I like how Carl was like, oh, well, looking at the paper, look like you're gonna have some problems. So I do like how Carl coming through. And back on Adira, yeah, the Vargas show, this is humbling her, but I think in a good way. I think in a really good way. But I like Carl. I do. I already like Carl in a way where if he's the same species or whatever as Q, in a way where Q was annoying, I'm intrigued by Carl. Carl doesn't seem as negative as Q seemed. Carl seems more as like this kind of like master, like kung fu master type mentor where he's gonna nudge you to figure out your own problem. Like it's like, yo, I ain't gonna give it to you, but I'm gonna just the answer's over there, so I'm gonna nudge you over here, but I ain't gonna just give it to you. And I like that, even though at the same time, a being like that could just solve all of this. I'm just saying, I feel like he could have did more, but I do like Carl, and I do like how he opened up the doorway and spoke about the doorway as a portal. And you know, I got the vibes from Star Wars where, you know, you go into the cave and it's like only in there what, you know, the only thing that's in there is what you take with it. You know what I'm saying? Talk about Yoda. And so, you know, not saying it's exactly the same, but just a similar feel for it. And I like that. And I liked how you had to kind of drag Giorgio kicking and screaming the whole way through the snow because she thinks there's more honor in death than in life. And that's sad. But we see when she goes over to Terra how much she's changed from what she was. And it's been a long time since I've rocked out with season 1. Even though I love season 1, it's just been so long since I've watched it. And you get to see like, yo, wow. Even though Giorgio, she crazy and she mean, but she's much nicer than she used to be. After I said that she spilt the whole soup on Tilly. But it was interesting to see how much she had changed and how much the kind of like the useless, needless violence bothered her. You know, because she's been on our side, you know, since you say, you know, we the mirror universe. It's like, no, we the real one, you the fake one. But she's been on our side since mid-season 1. So she actually has softened up. She mean still. She crazy still. And I wouldn't fully trust her still. But I think she's so far removed from that time, you know, on the Terra side or whatever, that she kind of is in a transition period where she's not full Terra and she's not full Discovery side. She's kind of in the middle where she mean and she's probably a pretty decent fighter, but she's not, you know, she ain't just no crazed up psycho killer. Like they was in the hull of the ship just about to kill each other for nothing. Like just because you want the rank. And old girl could say because homie wanted to run the red light district. You know what I'm saying? I mean, look, he was fighting hard for that district though. I was just saying. Must be some stuff up in that district. But bugging out on the episode, I liked how we talked about traitors, how we talked about mercy, how those those terms and the examples of those terms were played with and fleshed out. I like to see how much Giorgio cared for the crew as she left to go to Dennis 5, and while she was on the other side and was able to see them and how they were acting on, you know, back on Terra or whatever, in the Terra Empire. So I thought that was awesome to see how much it affected her and how different she views her own life now that she's been able to kind of step back and get some perspective on it from another atmosphere that was way more, I don't know, way more democratic, I guess you could say, or way more nurturing, definitely. And going back to the Terra fashion, shouts out to Terra Tilly. Terra Tilly had the hair swoop. I saw you, look, Terra Tilly was trying to get fly. She was like, swing it. She put that swoop to the side. She was like, look, I get them. I catch them too. Oh man, but I really did enjoy the way we got to see not only 2 versions of our crew this episode, but also Black culture. Yeah, I think that that Carl guy, the guy named Carl, is a Q species dude. Yeah, I am very pleased where this show is going. I like the preview for the next episode. I think we got a lot to enjoy from this show, and this show is consistent, man. It is. Seeing Burnham on the other side and how crazy she was, especially when, she was like, hey, look, I got the one up on you. I know you was trying to kill me thing. And seeing how just like desperate and crazy she looked, you know what I'm saying? And how it was kind of breaking her when she was like, I was plucked from the trash heap thing. The acting is on point. They're killing it on both sides, as far as the Terra side and the regular universe side. There's enough story there to keep going. We know that Mr. Shady Man ain't telling us everything he know. And I am enjoying this ride, man. This is Star Trek Discovery. You know what? I'd say this. Star Trek Discovery may be the most consistently good show since it's come out. And I know there's a couple of other contenders, but I'd say maybe top 5, because we're in season 3. There's a whole bunch of shows that had one hot season, but season 2 was kind of up and down. This show has been consistently good episode to episode throughout all these seasons. This might be, I don't know, man. I'm trying to think. What else? All right, so real quick, since we about out of time, we about to wrap. Star Trek Discovery. Let's see. It came out. Let's see. This is tough. Trying to think. 2017. What else have we had that I think has been consistently good through 3 seasons? I'm gonna have to think on that one. Y'all let me know. But without that, yeah, see, Devs was good, but Devs is only at 1 season. And that's one that I haven't finished yet. I'm up to, I think I watched like the first 3 episodes of Devs. Let me know in the chat or in the comments after. But I'd say that this is probably top 5, maybe top 3 consistent episode to episode, meaning the effects are there. They never take a dodge or some weird kind of stuff happens. The acting is already there, always there. The direction, the music on this show surpasses many shows. Like, yo, man, I love the score on this show season to season. The stories and its sub-stories, the subplots that go on, the way they tie up, this show is extremely consistent. Extremely consistent. And I thought I would be kind of mad, like, yo, this don't need to be no 2-part. Kind of needs to be a 2-part. I'm, like, yo, kind of needs a 2-part. And I can't get enough, man. Star Trek Discovery is killing it in a way that I wish other shows were killing it. In a way that I wish another show that has the word star in it was killing it. Not to say that show is a bad show. Just saying, I don't think it's as consistent as this show at all. But with that said, I know I'm going to start some stuff now. So with that said, shouts out to the chat. Slick Insider, Vargas Show, Panda, Mr. Black Culture. See who else we had. We had, Shot. No, we didn't have Shot by Nolan. But anyway, I said your name. So shout out to Shot by Nolan too. Maybe you're lurking. I don't know. Who knows? So guys, with that said, thank you for rolling through. Like I said, this show is consistently good. I know that I can turn on this show and have a good time and enjoy it all the time, man. I agree, Mr. Black Culture. This show, Mr. Black Culture says this show will have a cult following years from now, sort of like Deep Space Nine. Yeah. When this show cancels or closes, whenever it does, there's going to be a huge following. I think this is going to be one of those shows that even the haters that hate because of we know why they hated it, but even they won't be able to deny, like, this joint was just a solid show, period. So with that said, NERDSoul, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all them places. YouTube is the hub. Thank you for rolling through, man. If you like what you see, hit that thumbs up. If you don't, hit that thumbs down. But I'm going to send Carl after you. And you don't know what door you're going to walk through. Podcast if you want to listen. Spotify for that music. And if you like what you see, yo, share this. Feel free. The link is right there. Feel free. Share this to your friends. Don't keep it to yourself. You know what I'm saying? Don't keep this to yourself. But share it out. You know what I'm saying? Help a brother. Leave a comment or something. Hit the thumbs up. Helps in the algorithm. Then a brother can grow. You know what I'm saying? Next stop, 5K. After that, next stop, 10K. Then next, 2K. Nah, well, I've technically already passed 2K. But anyway, look, it rhymed, man. So we out of here. I'm going to leave y'all with Arcatron, ARCKATRON.com. That dude is dope. He just gave me some amazing news yesterday. So Arcatron, if you do see this at all, if you're watching it all, man, congratulations, man. Congratulations. So with that said, much love to all y'all. I will see y'all tomorrow for lounging and Saturday for Mandalorian. And I got some gaming stuff dropping because it's just been recorded, but I've been so busy waiting to drop it. And I got a movie review that I got to get out. Oh, man. There's so much stuff to edit. Just so much. So from me to you, thank you for watching. And peace. And much love to Vance, man. Vance is a cool character, man. I like that little one-on-one. I got to give him his props, man. But, of course, we got to bounce. Deuces. Yeah.